Hello, everybody, and welcome. That's right, you already know what's about to happen, what we're about to talk about today. Basically, I got a haircut, and that means a lot of stuff. It doesn't seem like it should mean a lot of stuff, but it does, and that's what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about what it means for, like, the upcoming content, what it means for, everything, just anything, really. We're here to talk about why I got my hair cut and what that means, basically. So, first of all, let's just jump into it right away. Why did I cut my hair? There's two reasons. Two reasons that I cut my hair. First of all, I kind of wanted to just get a full reset on my hair. Like, completely reset it down to the bare minimum so it just grows out naturally and then I can do shit with it from there. But on top of that, there's also some ARG shit that's going to be happening in like 30 days. It's like 38 days at this point. It's somewhere up there. I don't know how many days are left. I keep fucking it up, actually. But we've been keeping it consistent because I always go back and fix it. So, damn, that was like almost a bar. That was crazy. We cut my hair for something that has to do with that ARG stuff. But being an idiot, being the dumb idiot that I am, I recorded some shit like for the FNAF theory ahead of time, but I didn't record all of it. And the problem is that now I have to re-record all of that shit, because if I don't, then there's just gonna be parts in the FNAF theory where I'm not bald, and that would make zero sense. So basically, we have to pre-record the entire FNAF theory, which is fine because at this point I've revised the script a little bit. You know, I made it a little bit cleaner. It's okay, let's be real. It's not a script. It's not a script. It's like a guideline. You know, it's a way to keep my thoughts in order while still being able to riff off of some shit and be a funny person, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not a true script, but there is a lot of talking points in it. Like it is so long. It's such a long list of shit I gotta talk about. So, who knows how long that video will be, but we're gonna have to re-record that because I don't want to have, like, you know, it cuts from one scene of me having really short hair to another scene of me having long hair. That would just not work at all. That would be shit. And now we're also going to talk about what cutting my hair means for the channel. Basically, it means that the channel could die. And I know that doesn't make sense at all. I know that makes no sense, but... Or not die. Okay, let's be real. The channel will never die as long as I'm still uploading content. As long as we're keeping it consistent, the channel's not gonna die. But the suggestions... Maybe not the suggestions, but the clicks will be a lot lower because I have short hair. And I don't know why that happens, but it happens every time. Every time I cut my hair, the views dip down. So, either my hair grown out looks really good, or people don't like it when I have short hair. Either way, it doesn't matter. The point is, any extra support on the channel for a bit is super appreciated, because goddamn, I already know the views are about to tank. I already know it. I know. Just you watch. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised and none of that will happen. And that would be dope as hell. But speaking of dope as hell, we're going to be doing this ARG shit at some point pretty soon. And I was a little bit dumb about it. And I didn't pre-record shit for the ARG thing before cutting my hair. So basically, to get those parts that I was supposed to get, I have to wait for my hair to grow back out. So the video that I had planned for these 30 days or whatever might be longer than 30 days away, because I kind of gotta grow my hair out again. But, you know, hopefully by the end of it, it'll come out really cool. Hopefully by the end of it, it'll be really neat. And speaking of really neat things, this is kind of off topic, but very recently I watched Generations Loss, I think is what it's called. And that is one of the coolest things I have ever seen on YouTube. So, pretty soon, probably after the FNAF theory gets out, let's be real, we gotta get that shit out as quick as possible. But pretty soon, we're gonna be jumping into a review / deep dive into Generations Loss, because I fucking love it. It is so cool. It's so cool. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll leave a link down in the description for the first episode. The first episode is really goofy, but then once you get past that first episode, everything is so cool. Like, Like, it's goofy and it's hilarious. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the first one. It's really funny. But once you get past that, it starts to get real. Like, shit hits the fan and it's crazy. So basically, you know, that's like, it's a really cool thing that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be diving into it. It was made on YouTube by a YouTuber named Ranboo. You probably know about him. You've probably already seen this thing. But for those of you who have no idea what it is, basically, it was kind of a choose your own adventure style thing that they did over on Twitch, where they did kind of an escape room type horror situation, and the audience gets to choose what Ranboo does during the show. Like, if they're fighting someone, they get to choose punch, kick, or dodge, you know? That kind of thing. Or, like, if they're searching around, they get to choose where to search. Like a video game, kind of. But then by the end of it, that's completely dropped. And I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to say anything about what happens. But it goes insano style, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen on YouTube. So, round of applause to Ranboo. Completely unrelated thought, just had to throw that out there. Just had to let everyone know that we are going to be talking about that at some point because of how cool it is. And that if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Link in the description. It's really fucking cool, so, you know, check that out. But yeah, basically, this whole video is just me saying that I cut my hair. The reasoning for me cutting my hair, very much just, I need to reset my hair, and on top of that, I can do ARG stuff off of this. I can riff with the fact that I needed to cut my hair to do ARG stuff that would be really cool to tie in later on. Because then you can throw, like, I can throw flashbacks in the mix now. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be like, oh yeah, when the character was younger, they had short hair or whatever, you know? Like, this is an opportunity coming off of something that I just wanted to do anyway. So that's what we're doing. And also, the consequences of cutting my hair. Maybe that we have to, that like the videos get less suggestions or less views, which I'm perfectly fine with. But the main consequence for cutting my hair, and the main reason that we're making this video today, is that I now have to re-record that FNAF video. I have to re-record the entire FNAF theory, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal, because like I said, we've revised a bunch of shit. We made it a lot better. We rewrote the script pretty much. We got everything way better, way more situated, and one of the sections was completely removed from the theory, because throughout doing the theory, I was like, shit, this one doesn't really make sense to keep around at this point, because it was during that solve for both thing that we were doing, because at a certain point, we didn't know which one was true, so we just had to solve for both outcomes, but we've reached a conclusion where this is the outcome that's there, so the other outcome just kind of got pushed out of the script, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, we just kind of edited some shit out, and now we have to re-record everything, and also I'm going to be basically bald for a bit. And all of this is for the greater good. First of all, we can do better ARG stuff, and also, my hair will look better. My hair didn't look bad by any means. I want to be clear about that. My hair was fine, but I was getting too comfortable with it. I was like, this has been here for too long. I need to do something different. But I can't go to like a barber. First of all, because I don't want them to fuck it up, but also because I don't have money. So we just cut my hair down to, you know, army length. Would look like I'm straight out of fucking army training or whatever the fuck. And now we're gonna be bald for a bit. So So yeah, that's the end of this video. Like and subscribe and all that shit. It helps out a ton. Pushes the video around more so more people get to see it. All that good shit. But you already know what it does. If you want to see more videos I made, they should be appearing on screen now. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Peace out.